guys, welcome to the Fan Infusion podcast. I'm Lauren, and today's episode isn't going to be dedicated around a theme, but I decided I really wanted to do something very, very different. I've mentioned in the past about the background and sort of my plan for it, but you only see this part, so I've decided I'm going to do a room tour today. So when you're watching the podcast, if you're someone who keeps coming back, which I appreciate, then you'll know sort of what the rest of my room looks like. Um, you can really only see the back wall, so I wanted to show you guys the rest. So let's get started. We are gonna start right at the door. Here is, you can see that the door into my room. I do apologise if the audio is a little bit off. It's because I'm usually stood still talking. I haven't really tested the microphone to see if it will crackle or make a noise, but that is me in the mirror over there. So if you turn to the left as soon as you walk in, you have this situation going on here. So you do see this poster in the background here, from where I film. This was actually drawn by Picasso himself. I'm kidding. This is drawn by Caitlin, and this is John Matson from StarKid. If you've watched my first episode on here, then you'll know who that is. And she drew me that for my birthday, which I actually love. People get scared of it, and I don't really understand why. So here you can see my very large Funko collection. I have quite a few. As you can see, oh, that one's fallen over. I do have quite a few. I have my little Lego shelf down here. I'll just go shelf by shelf. I have a Funko Pop with some Legos and then some other pieces at the back. This one is annoying me now that that one's fallen over, but they're sort of themed, so this is like a white and blue one. And this is my red shelf, so they're Daredevil glasses at the back. I do love that shelf. So then here we have just a few out of the box ones. As you can tell, this is not a Funko Pop. This is a Ferrari F40 model, which is like my dream car, which I found recently at a vintage and antique shop. So it's quite a cool detail in my room. Then we have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. This is my biggest Funko Pop of Kylo Ren. So I have them slightly organised. I have two Blue Avengers ones up there, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then that was sort of by box design. I have some more WandaVision, some Shang-Chi, some Deadpool, some more WandaVision. Obviously the Blacklight figures in the middle there. And then the base Avengers ones. And a few Star Wars ones and some What If and Thor Ragnarok at the back. So there's that. Moving over here, we have my wardrobe. I don't really count that. Of my Last of Us 2 Ellie poster. I adore this poster so much. This is one of my favourite Ellie looks, I've got to be honest. It has faded a bit. It was originally black and white. It's now sort of a pink, but it does go with my room, so I'm not complaining as such about that. And then I just have some photos of me and my friends here. Okay, moving on to here, which is like my mirror chair area, I guess you could say. I have a Diva Mech Funko Pop. I searched high and low for this Funko. It was a very difficult process. This is a Spider Girl glittery car, Lady Dimitrescu candle, a Color Science card collectible, a Claire Redfield candle, a little flower there, and another little card down here, then a little bubble candle, and then just some photos. And then up here we have a Danny Kent cap, who is a racer in motorsports. Then have this, which is a photo that my dad took, and also edited for me, just to have the pink coming through on a canvas there. I think that was from Free Prints. Don't know why I mentioned that, but if you wanted a similar one, I guess. Then we have my PS5. This is just a random water bottle. We have a few little decorations down here. Moon Knight, everything necessary. And then behind that is a Lara Croft candle. have a Scarlet Witch comic edition Funko, a little Bucky Lego, and a Black Panther comic edition Funko. I love those so much. These are the only comic versions that I have, and they are just great. Then we just have my TV and the Guiding Line musicals poster up here, which Hannah kindly bought me for my birthday. I do love this poster so much. It's great. I think it's from Redbubble. I just love it. Okay, down here we have a Minecraft pig house Lego. I do love this Lego so much. I think it's so cool, and all the detail in it I think is great. Okay, then we have a little cool anti candle here. There is a story behind that. I'm not going to be going into that, but if you're one of my friends, then you'll understand. I have a little Yankee candle, which I think Maddie might have bought me previously one of my birthdays. I have another Lego piece. This is a car. I have a Black Panther controller holder with my PS5 controller on there, and then a metallic pink Hulk. Love this one so much. Okay, so now this part is where my actual stand sits for when I film. So it stands on here with obviously the natural light coming through from the window, but it stands up here, so you're getting to see what's behind the camera essentially. So I've got a little plant, a few little decorations, some perfume, and then these are all forms of Loki Funko Pops. I think it was pretty evident with the posters behind me that Loki is my favourite Marvel character by far. So I feel as though this just proves it even more. So I've got a few little Lego pieces and then some mini Funkos down here. And then I've just tried to organise these as best as I can. A few from friends, a few that I found, just really varied. And then a canvas print up here. Then we have Mjolnir. I love this. I got this from Amazon. It's actually like huge, like it's proper life size. I was expecting it to be a bit smaller, but I think it serves as a really cool decoration piece. And then just another plant and a perfume to match on this side. So yeah, this is the background of where my camera usually sits, which is quite interesting. Okay, so now onto the I'd say a little bit more boring areas. There's not any more Funko Pops to show, but we have a little flower and then a little chili with a smiley face because I really like chili and hot food, so I thought that was quite a cute addition. Down here we have a No Way Home glass block, and then just a little jewelry box over in that corner. I like to keep this area nice and bland just to let in as much light as I possibly can. And the next part is just a little bedside table and my drinks cup down there, and my bed, which is nothing special. So moving up from my bed, you'll see over there I have a Kylo Ren lightsaber, which is just attached to my wall with some little curtain pole holders, which I think I thought of myself. I'm quite proud of myself for that. That's been there for quite literally years, so I can't remember when I thought of that idea, but it holds it quite well. I think it looks quite effective as well because you can't see the brackets. So yeah, there's that. And then if you look up, there's just a little plant and a pink heart, which I think is really cute. It's just little decorations up there to sort of break up that corner a little bit more. Okay, and lastly is the posters which you see in the background. I'd like to show them a little bit more in detail because there's a story behind one of them. So I'll just start off with these two here. I just got them from HMV. It's just a really cool Spider-Man one, and then the Loki official poster from the series. I think these are great. Sadly, the Loki one does have a few rips in it. When I was trying to put it up, there's one up there and stuff, but luckily when I film back over here, you can't really see that as much because you're not close up enough, but the Spider-Man one is perfectly fine. I do love that one so much. I think it's really cool. Okay, so the story behind this one is that I actually made this one myself. So how I did that was I literally went onto PicCollage, saved all the different photos of Loki that I wanted on a poster, and then put them in a little grid and a little design and moved them around to exactly where I wanted them. And then I got a free trial with PicCollage to sort of get rid of the little watermark in the corner. Obviously, didn't want that on my poster on my wall. And then obviously, to make it as big as it is here, I had to go through a like higher resolution defining website to get it to actually be able to expand it and make it bigger so it wouldn't all be blurry or look weird. And then I just went through free prints and just got a print. I think it was about £15, which I thought was great to have a poster like of this size. It's obviously the same as the other two here, and if you know the posters in HMV, they are massive. And so yeah, I thought that was quite a cool thing, and I recommend it to anyone who has a fandom or certain things that they really want on their wall as posters. But there's not really the exact thing you want online, you can just make it yourself, which I think is great. The last little thing that I want to point out today is my little jelly cat frog. I absolutely adore this little frog so much. I don't know if you can tell, but my favourite colours are green and pink, so I've sort of poured through all those different colours into my room, and I think the little frog does that perfectly. So now time for a quick overview of the room. Just a 360 pan of the room. It's taken me quite a few years to get it exactly where I want it to be, but I'm so grateful for everything in this room and everything that I've been gifted or I've been given. So yeah, there's some behind the scenes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this different kind of video and a little bit of a background look. I know that no one specifically asked for it, but I just felt as though it'd be quite fun to show what's sort of behind the camera and what's within the room that I film in. So yeah, I hope you guys did really enjoy this different kind of video. I will be back to my regular videos possibly next week, maybe the week after. Um, so yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.